Hi there guys, this is Matt from Tabletop Games UK. So today we are bringing you a painting guide. We are painting some Spanish unarmoured Scutarii. So these models are from the 15mm Ancients range by Forged in Battle. There will be a link in the description below so you can have a look at some of their other ranges. So we'll be using a Broken Toad brushes, Miniature Series 2, and to thin my paints I'll be using Thinner Medium from Vallejo. So we'll be using a range of paints for this. The models initially were airbrushed with pale sand from the Vallejo model colour. I don't claim to be a historian or know much about ancient models, but I've used what colours I could genuinely find online, particularly from the Osprey books. So to paint the skin, we are going to start with a base coat of brown sand, again from the Vallejo model colour range. We apply 2 thin coats just to give ourselves a good even coverage and a good base to work off of for the rest of our colours. Now that the skin's done, we're going to move on to pale brown from the Vallejo Game Air range to paint the fur. Not all the models are wearing fur, just 2 or 3 of the sculpts. And also we'll be using this colour for the backs of the shields. Now I'm going to use charred brown again from the Vallejo Game Colour range, and for this we're going to paint all the boots, all the leather straps, belts, also any areas that we later on going to be painting gold. Again, we're just going to be concentrating on doing 2 thin coats just to make sure we get a good coverage of colour. It also allows us not to blot out any detail by putting on too thick a paint. Once again, I've been able to find as much information as I could on what sort of colours the stuff was that they was wearing, but for this sort of genre I couldn't really find much out there, so some of it was guesswork as well. All the leather and the straps and the areas that will be gold later are painted in. We're going to paint the shafts of the javelins. For this we're going to use khaki from the Vallejo range. And same again, just 2 thin coats just to give us a good even coverage. Now we're going to move on to the red. So I'm using Vampire Red from the Army Painter range, and on some of the other models they will have crests. They have crests which are painted red, and for some of the shields I've painted some red, some I've left white. I've painted some yellow, green and blue. I've tried to keep the palette limited, not too many vibrant colours that they probably wouldn't have been able to use. However, again, from pictures that I've seen online, they tended to use red, blue, yellow and white colour schemes with a couple of green thrown in. So with the shield I'm going to paint it green using Panzer Olive from the Vallejo range. Incidentally, for the blue I used Griffin Blue, for the yellow I used Heavy Gold Brown, and for the white I just left it the Pale Sand colour. If this was hair, I'm just painting it pure black. This is the only sculpt in this range that has his hair out, which is not wearing some sort of skull cap. So now all our base colours are down. I'm going to give the whole model a wash with Strong Tone from the Army Painter range. This will just help tie all the colours together, it gives it all a quick shade, and then when we come on to the next stage of the model we'll just highlight straight up from this each colour. So while I'm doing this, I hope you've enjoyed this video. This is part 1. Part 2 we'll start highlighting the colours up and do detailing on the shield and the hems of their cloth. If you would like to have a look at the range of models that Forge in Battle do for Ancients, they do armies from all across the board, and different time gems as well. The details will be in the description below. I'll also put a quick list of the paints and the colours I've used in this video. Sorry about the focus going in and out on this. It's not used to 15mm models, as I'm not used to painting them either. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. Again, tune in for the second video where you'll watch us highlight up through all the next colours and start doing some detailing. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon.